Vaccines do good on a healthy body. Vaccine is very harmful on a unhealthy body. That 93% of Americans are unhealthy. They are metabolic challenged. And what is the metabolic challenge? Anybody that has obesity, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high triglyceride, and pre-diabetes. These are all, and then 93% of Americans has at least one of these issues. So that is very concerning. So with that being said, you can imagine when you connect vaccination on 93% of Americans that are unhealthy. Okay, on Friday, Trump nominated RFK Jr. as a Secretary of the Health Department in the US. So then what happened is that mainstream media sort of like raised their hand in uproar and said like, oh my God, he's the worst nominee. Touted him as an anti-vax and a conspiracy theorist. And then I'm like, God, the world is upside down. We should just support this guy. And then
the job of the Secretary of Health and Human Service is to
keep the population healthy. And the whole video is to explain why vaccine should not be the first line of action, but the rest of the thing: lower your stress, eat better natural food, not processed food, have a clean water, have clean air, and etc., and sunlight and more. And this is what RFK Jr. is promoting. So what's wrong with that? And my takeaway for this video is like, guys, the first line of action to keep a population healthy is not vaccine. Hi, and welcome back to my channel, Healing Without Medicine. My name is Dr. Lay, and I'm a physician turned health educator and coach. And my mission is to empower you to heal without medicine with simple solutions rooted in Eastern and Western medical practices. Because this is an opportunity to break a limiting belief that the entire world has about vaccine. It is indoctrinated. That is the first line of action to make us become healthy.
Sending mixed signals and tossing away the personal responsibility we all have for our own health.
My husband's reaction was exactly as the mainstream. He put his hands on his head and said, how could they nominate RFK Jr. for this position? Basically, he was worried that RFK Jr. was going to ban the vaccine. He still remembers how the polio, measles, and chickenpox or smallpox vaccines, there were so many lives saved. So basically that told me that my husband was also vaccine indoctrinated. Vaccines do good on a healthy body. Vaccine is very harmful on an unhealthy body. So with that being said, you can imagine when you connect vaccination on 93% of Americans that are unhealthy, you can imagine the disaster. And in fact,
it may explain why some people got very sick from the vaccine and others did not. Not everybody takes care of their health in the same way.
How it's going to help you is to become healthier and being able to awaken your self-healing capability that has been sort of erased by the abuse of the pharmaceutical medicine and vaccination. That I wanted also to explain how does the body work in order for people
to understand my medical point of view. Now, a question for you.
Do you know in which organ the immune system resides? When the immune system is not working, they just go to a headquarters. What's the headquarters of the immune system?
The gut?
Yes, Julia, got it. The headquarters of the immune system is the gut. And the gut begins with the mouth, around the mouth, all the mucosa, all the way down to the anus. So in order to activate the immune system and have the immune system work for us, we need to activate the gut through the either nose or mouth. Because once the whatever virus or the bacteria enters through that, it's going to activate some alarm system that is going to issue an alarm to the entire body to be alerted, to tell them that, hey guys, there's an invader coming into the body. So everybody is alerted. Whereas when you introduce that vaccine, that foreign particle through the jab, through the injection, you're bypassing that threshold. Therefore, when that happens, when you are introducing a foreign particle through the injection, it is exactly like letting a killer to your back door. So therefore, this virus is going to be fighting local battle, creating local inflammation around your body that added to an unhealthy body, making the situation worse.
Whereas a healthy body can handle these battles without no problem.
This kind of information is known also by holistic doctor, naturopathic, Chinese medicine, Eastern medicine doctors. But no mainstream doctor will tell you about that. People doesn't know that. It's not something new and it's not a secret, and you can Google that.
When I Google, does people with weak gut health create good immunity? This is the response. No. People with weak gut health generally do not have a strong immune system.
The thing is that the governmental authority or the health governmental authority sort of chooses what kind of information they wanted to just promote to their people. I'm not an anti-vax. What I'm against is the abuse of the vaccination, thinking that the vaccination program is the first line of action to keep or to make a population healthy. It is not. Let me just tell you another story about my experience with the vaccine abuse. Massimo and I went all day back and forth with statistics, with data, with also, and then also I told him, you don't remember all our experiences with vaccine and Julia. When I brought my almost 2-month-old daughter to the pediatrician, the nurse came with a tray with 7 syringes with different vaccines. And I had to stop this nurse because I told her, it's like, she's barely 1 month old, her gut is very young, so introducing 7 types of vaccine at that time, it was going to just introduce toxins to her body that the body doesn't know what to do it. I remember my clash that I had with the nurse. No, and then the nurse was looking at me as if I was crazy. What? You're not allowing your daughter to take these 7 vaccines, which is so good?
But why do you even need to vaccinate a 2-month-old baby? It's not like
Like all of these regulation, it doesn't make sense. It's not based on science. And then the worst thing is that they make you believe that you're the one that doesn't know. Okay, now that you know about the immune system and that is related to the gut, so you can see how giving 7 different type of vaccines to a almost 2-month-old baby, it is malpractice
At best.
and a criminal.
At worst.
Do you agree?
yeah.
Comment below what's your stand in vaccine now. Then how do you protect this baby from incoming virus and bacteria? Breastfeeding. My daughter was breastfeeding and I would just transfer all my defense and my antibody through the milk. So then the vaccine is not the first line of action for the health department. The health department should just siphon all our taxpayer money into making sure that to provide an environment of less stress, provide vibrant and natural food, to just make sure we have good sewage on all the cities, clean the pollution, have sunlight, make sure that the kids in the public school, they just get fed naturally and not with this processed food. That's all what that is the first line of action that the Secretary of Health and Human Service should do, and not siphon money to put vaccine to everybody. And by the way, this is what RFK Jr. wanted to do. And then all of the doctors are like in the uproar, thinking that is the wrong thing to do. Okay. So to the question of who do you choose to be the Secretary of Health and Human Services?
The guy that you see on your left or the gal that is on the right? Please comment below.
For those who are older than 60-year-old, you know how hard it is to keep yourself healthy. It takes consistency, focus, determination, and a wisdom to know how to balance your life, and common sense. And you better heed his advice if you don't want to get sick in the next 2 years. So find out what is coming in the next 2 years that may affect your heart health. Watch my next video.
And if you cannot find it, subscribe and click on the bell so you can be alerted when this video is released.
And thanks for watching.